Hey everybody, my name is TecToss and welcome back to Stellaris, where we watch the rise of the Shadow Council. It has been going almost smoothly so far. We made the minimal goal over here toward the Radikish Empire. The goal was Molsir, but we got Sterile almost in our grasp. 2 more months, then we'll have the influence to build a station here, and I don't see any ships of them, so I don't think they can contest us. And it is gonna be most likely a star station that we're gonna outfit with a considerable amount of weaponry, because they have a superior military to us, which is not great. We can't wage war against them yet, so we are highly reliant on strong star stations on this choke point, and our spy network, of course. With the Cardu Dominion up here, or Cardu Coalition, I don't know why it's stuck in my head, it's the Dominion. We have a different situation. With those guys, we are probably gonna try and be friendly until we can overwhelm them with our fleet. So we won't invest too much in star stations here. We're gonna keep kind of an open relationship, and hopefully they fall for it, and then we're gonna take over aggressively, because our resources are much better invested in an offensive fleet than in static defenses here, which are gonna be spread out a bit. This might change over the course of the time, of course, as all strategies do, but for now that is the plan. We are also, of course, establishing a spy network with the Cardu Coalition here, and it's going pretty well. I just am a little bit too greedy to afford the first couple of missions, but soon we will start those and try and get more information so we can prepare in time when they actually go for our throat. And we have now fully surveyed the Sterile system, and we also have a construction ship here, and we have exactly 67 influence. Ain't that nice when things work out? So we're gonna construct here. Also, I made a little bit of a mistake last episode, well, maybe many, but one that I found is that we first colonized Bish. I kind of forgot why, but we have this colony ship that was meant for Bish, and to colonize Bish we used the one that was meant for Kiolthea. So we're gonna switch it around. Right. Did I change the... Yeah, I did change the colony ship. I was just confused for a second there. So you can colonize this planet. There we go. Good. So we'll have 4 planets. In due course, we have to deal with the Empire Sprawl, but for now, I think we're okay. We can go a little bit over. That is not a problem. And once we have this border here established, that's going to be a sigh of relief for the chairwoman, Otikana Tukor, and she can focus on her criminal enterprise inside the Empire. Which reminds me, we oughtn't forget to establish a deal with the crime lords on Evergimar Prime. But you can't do that in colonies, so we'll just wait a minute. That is okay. We'll establish our logistical network.
Construction complete.
Which construction is that? Ah, yes. The ever-important outpost. That is just great. Okay, so we have that now, and might as well start building mining stations up here, so we have it done. We don't have any anomalies in here that we could... No. So it's just, we'll build hopefully 2 stations. Yes, 2 stations, and then we're out of there. That is nice. And then we'll move the ship over there. I'm gonna hold off on giving the build order. We can do that after we reach there, because there might be something very profitable to build first. So we always want to have not too many orders queued up, right? You always want to have some flexibility. Oh!
Anomaly found.
Did they colonize a system here? It looks like they did. We're gonna leave be the anomalies for now, because I want to know more about this region of space. It is fittingly named the Grasping Claw Nebula, because we're gonna send our Grasping Claws into here. Hopefully find a nice resource-rich part of the galaxy that we could then use for either science or just mining. Maybe we can find some planets where we can harvest slaves from. Who knows what is there. Hopefully no strong foes though. We encountered a civilization. We've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Kunabar in the Kunabar system. Let's actually check out where that is. Okay, up here, we should consider building an observation post. I guess so. I guess so. We also got a research done, and we are faced with yet another tough decision. We have 20% food. That does sound very nice, though +2 unity sounds nicer, honestly. The unity is... the bonuses you get from traditions are so strong, so we're gonna go for the monthly unity. Okay. So far it's quiet in the Shadow Council. No uproars, no wars, no problems. Our spy networks are slowly reaching their tendrils into our enemies. So that is all going very well. A wreckage identified. Our crew abandoned the SF Pulpar reported... aboard the SF Pulpar. Report that the Hydra Sea shipwreck appears to have been a result of unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support system and sustained an inoperable damage. Inoperable damage, huh, really. Drifting until it entered Hydra Sea's gravity well. There are no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals. However, the captain of the SF Pulpar cautions that the construction indicates Cardu design. And that is cause for concern. Why? It's highly likely that the minerals belong to the Cardu Coalition, and they may be displeased should we lay claim to their shipment. Return the minerals and please them increase our influence. Or we get 300 minerals and 10 intel on the Cardu Coalition. Well, here we are at a crossroads, and we'll see what the chairwoman might decide. She's a space miner, she's an investor, and she is, of course, first and foremost a Chagrian. Saying no to freely drifting minerals just isn't in our blood, I think. It won't make any sense, and you won't be able to explain that to any of the Shadow Council, that we gifted them back the minerals that were just floating freely in space. I don't see that happening. It is a risk, and it is kind of undermining our plan that I just laid out, but it is within our nature, so we're going to do it. We're going to need those minerals, even though we certainly do not, but, you know, being richer is better than being rich, right? So we take those and see what comes. Oh, there's another anomaly. Yeah, but science ships are still busy, so... the system seems to be very interesting.
In progress.
The only thing that is a little bit worrisome here is that it is so close to these ancient mining drones that we found, and we don't know yet what they are and what they're capable of, if they will expand.
Complete.
It doesn't look like it, but... oh great, oh great, we have our first factions. Alien Reform Institute, the Institute of Higher Learning, and the Imperial Unity Movement. Well, isn't that great? Let's see what... complete. Okay, let's pause for a second. The issues are, they want science without borders. Signing research treaties with at least 3 other empires would please them. Well, that should be doable. These guys want to be federated. That's very unlikely. Highly unlikely. And these want autocracy and extra national authority. Well, that one certainly wouldn't be a problem. We want to subjugate other nations, but the autocracy might be very difficult with all those independent streaks in the Shadow Empire. I mean, just imagine having a bunch of powerful crime lords like the Hutt Cartel, if any of you are Star Wars fans, and you want to rule them with an iron... I don't really see that
anomaly found
to be easily possible. Another anomaly. Jeez, this system here seems to be very, very interesting. We might even gain some hints as to what these mining drones are up to, where they came from. And our construction ship is now idle. That is not good. We want to... do we want to? I was about to say we want to build an outpost there, though probably we cannot yet afford it. So we'll build a mining station here and then come back here. Right, how far are we here? Actually gotta look
Star
into the
system charted.
Well, we're almost there. Almost there, very nice. Okay, and we have finished with our stations here and no one project that really screams at us. So we're gonna continue building the mining stations here. I mean, we have a lot of minerals that we just recently found, so might as well put them to use.
System charted.
Ooh, the Cardu Coalition. Chagrins. It has come to our attention that a missing Cardu supply that sustained terminal damage en route to Carnu and drifted into Shadow Council's space, where it was promptly and unceremoniously pilfered of its cargo. Did you really believe that this transgression would go unnoticed? We request immediate reimbursement of our supplies. Supply ship? What supply ship? Huh? I don't really... Any of you recall a supply ship? I'm gonna look through the records here. We have the records right here. No. I'm sorry, guys. There's no supply ship in there. I wish we'd be able to help you, our dear friends, but we just are not. Okay, we're almost there in terms of influence to build a station there. Though with the recent developments, it might be wise to invest in more espionage. The Relicate Empire seems overwhelming, but the Cardu Coalition is far more volatile, I'd say. I think we start our first gather information mission here with the Cardu Coalition. Just commence and ready. It's gonna cost us 200 and a bit of upkeep, but it might prove essential to know what they're capable of. What?
Anomaly found.
Nuclear system. Oh, down here. Nice. Hard anomaly too. Very good. I hope we can find some interesting resources and artifacts inside our domain. Because we are, of course, eventually gonna
Anomaly found.
expand in it. I'm gonna leave that indeed for now.
Construction complete.
And you have finished and should now be able to go start this outpost here. Excellent. And we have a bunch of alloys that we could invest. And I'm thinking we do that exactly here. We could still build 4 star stations. So we're going to upgrade this starport here. This station here to be a starport. And then put some proper defenses on it. We'll see. Maybe we'll defend it first with a couple modules.
Sphere of influence expanded.
Expanded. I really like his voice. It's so calming and so terrifying at the same time. So we have a new colony, 2 new colonies actually. I'm not sure if we want to get that 3rd desert planet up here. But then again, and can we really deny that? I don't think we can. So we're gonna do this here as well. Yes. We might fall over being too greedy, but it's just our nature. It just can't be helped. It's gonna be hard to stay in power if you don't please the Shadow Council at least a little bit. And they want new opportunities for their criminal enterprises. They want new resources to be exploited.
Technology secured.
So we should accommodate them. Okay, we can now build energy grids. Very nice. We could improve our research speed. So we're gonna go with the research speed overall. For the long-term profit, that is the thing to do. Technology is key in this game. And, well, pretty much in life, right? We as humanity are entering this stage of the game as well, where we do definitely need technology to save us. Okay, we have 1 unemployed worker, and we have a bit of an empire sprawl situation developing. Technologies are getting more expensive, tradition is gonna get more expensive, so we are gonna build an administrative office in here. That's gonna provide some jobs and alleviate this empire sprawl situation. We can later raise that again. but for now I think it's wise to build it.
Construction
This here
complete.
seems also very, very interesting. 5 minerals already, and we still have 3 planets to go. 4 planets actually. So that seems very promising. And we have an idle construction ship. We can't have that. We're gonna go around and build those mining stations, please. We can get some trade value here. Very nice. Wasn't that a level 4 one? Is that because we have better scientists in the region now?
Construction complete.
Okay, and we have an idle construction ship. Look at you. Can't have you be idle. Wow, okay, that is nice. And we have an idle science ship. Well, certainly can't have that. We're gonna research the anomalies here and there. And then let's see. Up there. Okay, so we can also queue up surveying this system. Yep. That seems like a good thing to do. It's impressive how much work for scientists we have. So hopefully our core empire is going to be as productive as it currently shapes up to be, especially with this Kuhnbar system, and I'm beginning to suspect these mining drones might be a valuable asset to have. I might explore a way to get at them. Maybe shoot down the defenses first, and maybe there's something to be had, something to be harvested down there that could give us the edge we need against the car.
Construction complete.
Okay, so now we have a star station that is gonna let our chairwoman sleep just a little easier. And let's see how strong it is. So it has a fighting strength of roughly 500, which is not gonna be enough. If they have, they have an overwhelming fleet. At least that is our, I don't know if that's our paranoia or if that's fact, but we better prepare for the worst. So, I was about to say we want to have like fighter base or something in here, but we don't know how to build those on star stations yet. So we're gonna go with one defense platform. But we also need some more ammo. Oh no, we already built the colony ship, right? It should already be... Yeah, it is already in construction. Almost finished, actually. So we're okay on that front.
System charted.
Nice. Some research in here as well. I like it. That's the one thing we don't have much of. Like, I didn't see too many research resources yet. Mostly just minerals and energy, which, I mean, is good.
Technology secured.
But I wouldn't mind. Ah, look at that. We have powered exoskeletons. There we go. We have hangar base. Basic strike craft and hangar base. I like that. Let's get that. And strengthen our defenses a little bit more. We don't really have ship designs yet that will let us...
Construction complete.
They're big enough, let's say, that will let us install hangar bays there. But certainly once we have the capability, we certainly want the matching ship as well. Can we exploit this? Cannot build this type of station around any planets. But there is a... Ah, we don't have the technology for it yet. Okay. Okay, we can actually establish an outpost there. I had planned to leave it be at Eshiuk, but it looks like there's some interesting resources up here. Some very interesting resources, actually. So, we're gonna take this system over as well. Is this here closed off? That would be perfect. Let's see, let's explore here and here. That would be very nice. Maybe we could reach this and this. That'll give us 2 choke points. And then we just need to take over the Cardu Coalition, and we'll have a very nice defensible position.
Construction complete.
But I'm having that latent fear that we really are overreaching currently. I don't know why, but it feels like we're really stretched too thin. We don't really have a fleet. And this is just the expansion we do just feels a little crazy. But then again, it just can't be helped. There's all kinds of riches and resources out there that we would like to have. It's just so difficult to resist. And you know what? Actually, we'll extend our influence here. That makes more sense. Alien spacecraft. A badly damaged military vessel bearing elaborate alien insignia circles Iberia B. The ship suffered a heavy incendiary attack which has melted its hull, leaving no survivors aboard. No weapons known to us today can produce temperatures high enough to cause such an effect. Perhaps the ship's log may shed some light on its violent end. Ooh, where's that? Oh, that is right next to our doorstep. Certainly examine the logs.
Situation log updated.
What do we have here? We have the drone study. And the alien logs. Didn't we just start this? You are investigating this situation, right? I'm thinking, I'm hoping. No, it's just the anomaly. Weird. We'll try and monitor the situation. Because I certainly want good weapons. And apparently there's a growing fear in the Empire that we might have wars on our borders soon. Also, we have a tradition available. We have reached for the stars already. So we could now reduce our starbase upkeep or reduce sprawl. I'll pick this one so we can actually build less administrative centers. Or fewer, rather. You can't build less, but you can build fewer. Because with the speed of our expansion, that might become a problem soon.
Construction complete.
So I wouldn't mind to have some terraforming available. Okay, we have another outpost, and let's have some more mining stations. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, shoot. Who are you? Penuri Conservers, Keepers of Knowledge. Fanatic Materialists. Yes, yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Penuri Conservers and you're the Shadow Council. Greetings, well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. Well, that sounded convincing. They look interesting, very charismatic. Kind of feel drawn to us, maybe because they're similar in their look to our chagrins if we had horns. We're delighted to meet you. They care little for your kind won't threaten us? No, that's not our style. We're always friendly. Oof, okay, we have a couple potential planets here. And this is their system border. That's gonna be hard to reach. So maybe the minimal goal is this system here that I can't currently read the name of, but... And then let's explore over here just to be safe. And then go the other way. I need one... I'm kind of reluctant on building another science vessel. But we need, for us to be able to colonize further into this space here, we need to survey these systems. But for that we need a ship that has time. Fossils discovered on Bish Prime. Nice. Fossilized remains from several different species that do not appear to have been indigenous to Bish Prime have been found in a large and secluded valley on the planet. They all date from roughly the same time period. Within the span of a few centuries, some 3.6 million years ago. Each of these species seem to have evolved in its own unique biosphere, and all appear to have been sapient. Strangely, every fossilized individual found so far shows signs of having met a violent end. And we have a colony there. But the chair could could care less, honestly. As long as you deliver us energy credits and minerals from the system, I don't care if these people meet a violent end. Alright, I think we are doing rather well, overreaching a little, but it just can't be helped. I'm stating it again and again, but I gotta remind myself, because it's like I want to consolidate what we have and build up and tech up, but it's like it's not the nature of the Chagrin people. We want to expand. So I'm just reminding myself. Positive, negative reinforcement, if that makes sense. We're at the end of the episodes, though, so I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see each other in the next one. Until then, goodbye.